Morning YouTube. As you can see, it's looking rather bare in here. So I've moved the cymbidiums outside and I've put the desis there where they'll get some sun. Now that's not full on sun. I've got the shade net in the other side, so they should do well. And like I say, it's looking rather bare in here because a lot of my plants, especially the flowering ones, have gone to a show. Not our Orchid Society show, but a show that I think it's a succulent and alpine people, and they asked us to do a little display at their show, or the Orchid Society, and so I took some plants along to that. So I go and pick them up today, and I must say I'll be glad to get them back. I worry about my little babies. I didn't take this dendrobium here because he is a bit awkward. He doesn't stand up very well, and I didn't have a spare clay pot to balance him in, so you know, this one has stayed home with me, so I was able to stay home and admire that one. Come on then, focus. Come on, focus. No, it's not going to focus. Oh well, and I forgot my little cymbidium playgirl. Forgot to take that one, and I can tell you that the smell from that one in here is absolutely gorgeous. So the weather is exceptional today. As you can see, it's 20 degrees in here. I'm sure it's more than that. Let's go and check in the violet house. Yes, there you go. It's 26, 45% humidity. But I've got all the foggers on, so I can't really do much about the humidity. Violets are looking great. I've already showed you those. Claviers are looking great. So I thought we'd go and have a little look at the cymbidiums. So here we are. We're out in the shade house now, or the shade tunnel. These are the cymbidiums that I've brought out from the orchid house. Now I can't see any evidence of anything happening with these four here, and they are a bit sort of dark green on the leaves, so I'm a bit concerned that they're not getting enough light. So it's time for them to come out and join their friends. So this is the scruffy ones. I've moved them back there for now. And I've got the little babies in here. You see the colour of these leaves. These are all the ones that spend quite a lot of time out in the sun, and they're quite a lot paler. I think this is the colour they're meant to be, not the darker colour. So we'll see how we go. So up here are the cymbidiums. I can see some action. Now, I'm not sure. Well, I'm pretty sure that these are not flower spikes. I'm pretty sure, although that's quite rounded, and there's another spike in there. Hopefully you can see this, and this is focusing. I'm actually filming with my camera today, and I don't know if it's autofocus. Ah, that's better. So, you know, I'm hoping that these possibly, although they look a little, although that's nice and round, that could be a flower spike. And this next one, can you see how that's quite flat compared to the first one I showed you? I'm pretty sure that that's just a new bulb. And around the other side, another sort of flat growth there. And I think that's probably another new growth. And again, I've got three on here. 1, 2, 3. So pretty sure they're growths, not flower spikes, which is disappointing really. Got another one in there which is too soon to tell what that is. It looks fairly round at the moment, but who knows. Could be just a new bulb. And this one, which you can actually see the flatness of that one, and I'm not sure, pretty sure that that's not a flower spike, just a pseudobulb. Going back to the original one, which is very round. Come on, focus, damn phone. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be a autofocus. Right, there we go. Oh dear, I'm having technology problems, people, but hey, you know, this is all the begonias in here, tuberous begonias, so they've all been repotted, lots of feed put in the pots, and all ready for them to shoot, hopefully, soon. So I wanted to talk to you about this shade house. I want to thank everybody who has actually commented and given me some ideas. I do appreciate it. And I've made my decision. I am going to bring the orchids out here for the summer. So my husband's got a thermometer on order, which is one of those ones that registered the minimum temperature. You can do a minimum maximum temperature with it, but it's for outdoors because obviously the rain's going to come through here. So I'm going to put it out here, and when the weather, or when the temperature rather, is consistently over 10 degrees at night, then they are coming out here. I think that they could do with it. They could do with the fresh air, they could do with some sun, or albeit shaded sun. And also we are going to take that end out down there. That end is just a temporary thing. We do have netting that we can put on that end instead. So, we're still thinking about that one. So I think it's a good thing. I think the chap that who was a bit dubious about it, probably, I can understand where he's coming from. He doesn't know anybody who grows orchids outside in the South Island, but he doesn't know everybody, and I mean, I'm sure they're going to be fine. Like one of my subscribers, Lynn Brooks, she said that, her orchids are outside all the time, but she does live in Perth, and I think hers are quite close to the house, and, your bricks and things soak up the heat of the day, and they do, that comes away from the bricks, or radiates from the bricks at night, and just that little zone there would keep our orchids quite happy. Whereas here, I'm right out in the open here. I'm not near any brick houses. We're right in the open. There's no protection anymore from the trees. We had all the trees, the tops took off. So they are sort of out in the open, but I'm thinking this shade cloth's going to give them some form of protection from the cold. Like when I walk in here, I can definitely feel a temperature difference from, out there. So yeah, so that's my my take on it. So I'm looking forward to putting them out here. I think it's going to be a whole bunch easier to look after them. I can just put the misters on, so they're all set up now, and all I have to do then is feed them, and I can't wait to get them flushed. It's very awkward to flush them where they are right now because of the lights and stuff, but I'm really looking forward to getting them out here and giving them a good flush through, and then giving them lots of feed, lots of sun, for the summer, and hopefully, or certainly for the spring, and going into autumn, hopefully it'll still be warm enough, and I think they'll do really well. So anyway, well, thanks for watching. Please like or dislike and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.